Yeah. Good afternoon, students. Let us do few 4 marks. Let us do few 4 marks from trigonometry and inverse trigonometry, right? And 2 marks is a very tough thing here because there are so many 2 marks. But still, we did matrices and we did functions also. We did vectors, additional vectors. We did additional vectors, product also. I taught you 2 marks. Is it clear? And properties of triangle, properties of triangle is 4 mark. So let us concentrate more on 4 mark and 2 mark. Already I told you. Is it clear? Right. So geometry up to transformations. Geometry up to transformations. Let us do few 4 marks from here to prove that. First one, 1 by sine 10 minus root 3 by cos 10 is equal to 4. Very important one. CLHS 1 by sine 10 minus root 3 by cos 10. Now take LCM. Sine 10 into cos 10. Sine 10 into cos 10 LCM I took. Here what I get is cos 10 minus root 3 sine 10. Now multiply and divide with 2, right? That is 2 into 1 by 2 sine 10 minus root 3 by 2 sine 10. It's whole divided by sine 10 cos 10. Multiply and divide with 2. 2 into 1 by 2 sine 10 minus root 3 by 2, 1 by 2 cos 10. 1 by 2 cos 10 minus root 3 by 2 sine 10. Is it clear? Okay. Now this I am going to write it as, that is nothing but 2 into sine 30. 1 by 2 I will write it as sine 30 cos 10 minus cos 30 sine 10. It's divided by sine 10 cos 10. That is 2 into, how it look like? This look like sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Correct, no? Minus sine A cos B. That is sine. That is nothing but sine of A minus B. That is nothing but sine of A minus B. So here I am going to write it as sine of 30 minus 10 by, this is sine 10 into cos 10. Correct? Now here I am going to take it as 2 sine 20. Again multiply and divide with 2. So 2 sine 10 cos 10. That is 4 sine 20 by sine 20. How will look like? 2 sine theta cos theta. That is sine 2 theta. Is it clear? That is nothing but sine 2 theta. So that is sine 20. Now sine 20 gets cancelled and your answer is 4. Is it clear? So this is about your sum. Next, same, prove that root 3 cosecant 20 minus secant 20, again we have to show it as equal to 4. Again LHS, root 3 cosecant 20 minus secant 20. Root 3 into 1 by sine 20 minus 1 by cos 20. Reciprocal of cosecant is cos, and reciprocal of cosecant is sine, 1 by sine, and reciprocal of secant theta is 1 by cos theta. Is it clear? Now that is root 3 take LCM, cos 20 minus sine 20, it is divided by sine 20 cos 20. Is it clear? Now multiply and divide with 2 again. So here root 3 by 2, multiply and divide with 2, so that is root 3 by 2. Okay, sorry, so take LCM, this becomes root 3 cos 20 minus sine 20 divided by sine 20 cos 20. So multiply and divide with 2 outside. So root 3 cos 20 minus sine 20 divided by sine 20 cos 20, right? Now that is 2 into, this becomes root 3 by 2 cos 20 minus 1 by 2 sine 20. It's divided by sine 20 cos 20. Now 2 into root 3 by 2, I am going to write it as sine 60. Root 3 by 2, I am going to write it as sine 60 cos 20 minus cos 60 sine 20. It's whole divided by sine 20 cos 20. That is 2 into, again same formula. What is that formula? Sine A cos B minus cos A sin B is nothing but sine of A minus B. Okay, so that's why I am going to write it as sine of 60 minus 20 by sine 20 cos 20, correct? That is equal to 2 into sine 40 by, multiply and divide with 2, that is 2 into 2 sine 20 cos 20, that is 4 sine 40. Now again 2 sine theta cos theta, sine 2 theta sine 40, both gets cancelled. Here what you got is 4. Is it clear? Okay, right, next. Show that cos power 4 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 3 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 7 pi by 8, that what we have to show is equal to 3 by 2, right? Once again the solution, cos power 4 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 3 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 pi by 8 plus cos power 4 7 pi by 8. Now cos power 4 pi by 8 is okay, plus cos power 4 3 pi by 8, we are going to write it as pi minus, okay, you do one thing, 3 pi by 8 also I will write the same thing, 3 pi by 8, no, let us write like this, 3 pi by 8 as pi by 2 minus pi by 8. If you want, you can check it. Cos power 4 5 pi by 8, you write it as by 2, pi by 2 plus pi by 8, and cos power 4 pi minus pi by 8. See here, if you want I can show you the simplification. Pi by 2 minus pi by 8, take LCM, 8 is your LCM. So 4 pi minus pi, that is 3 pi by 8, correct? Pi by 2 minus pi by 8. Pi by 2 minus pi by 8 will give you 4 pi minus pi by 8, that is 3 pi by 8. Yes or no? Same way, pi by 2 plus pi by 8, you will get 5 pi by 8. Okay? Right. Now, cos to the power 4 pi by 8 plus cos 90 minus theta sine to the power 4 pi by 8 plus cos 90 plus theta minus sine theta actually, minus sine pi by 8 whole power 4 plus cos 180 minus theta minus cos theta whole power 4. Is it clear? Now, is cos power 4 pi by 8 plus sine power 4 pi by 8, because of even power sine pi by 8, because of even power sine to the power 4 pi by 8 plus cos to the power 4 pi by 8. Is it clear? Now this and this same. So 2 cos to the power 4 pi by 8. This and this is same. 2 sine to the power 4 pi by 8. 2 common. Cos power 4 pi by 8 plus sine power 4 pi by 8. 2 common. That is 2 into cos square pi by 8, its whole square, plus sine square pi by 8, its whole square. Cos square whole square plus sine square whole square. This is how you are going to do. Is it clear? See the simplification here. That is 2 into, how it look like? Does it look like a square plus b square, that is a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Okay, this I am going to write it as cos square pi by 8 plus sine square pi by 8 whole square minus 2 cos square pi by 8 sine square pi by 8. That is nothing but 2 into, this is 1 square minus, see, 2 cos square pi by 8 sine square pi by 8. I will multiply and divide with 2. So 4 sine square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8. Or you do one thing, instead of multiplying and dividing, just 2 inside, cos square pi by 8. That is 2 ones are 2 minus 2 sine pi by 8 cos pi by 8 its whole square. That is nothing but 2 minus 2 sine theta cos theta sine 2 pi by 8. Still its whole square. 2 minus sine pi by 4 its whole square. 2 minus 1 by root 2 whole square. 2 minus 1 by 2. 2 to the 4 minus 1 by, that is 3 by 2. Is it clear? That is nothing but 3 by 2. Our same question will come across in sine. Same approach, same way of doing. Is it clear? That is sine power 4 pi by 8 plus sine power 4 sine power 4 3 pi by 8 sine power 4 5 pi by 8 sine power 7 pi by 8. Still you will get 3 by 2 only. Is it clear? Right. Now Yeah, let me do that sum also so that you can have a look. Do that. Sine to the power 4 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 3 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 5 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 sine to the power 4 7 pi by 8 equal to, again same answer you have to show, it is 3 by 2. Same approach. Is it clear? LHS sine to the power 4 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 3 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 5 pi by 8 plus sine to the power 4 7 pi by 8. Again sine power 4 pi by 8 plus sine power 4 3 pi by 8. I am going to write it as pi by 2 minus pi by 8, and sine power 4 5 pi by 8 I am going to write it as pi by 2 minus pi by 2 plus pi by 8, and this sine power 4 pi minus pi by 8. Again you take LCM, you are going to get same angles whatever it is there in your previous step. You have to split that angle like this, okay? That is sine power 4 pi by 8 plus sine 90 minus theta cos theta, sine 90 plus theta cos theta. For 90 angle the ratio will change. Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta only. Now it's the same thing. Sine plus sine 2 sine power 4 pi by 8 plus 2 cos power 4 2 cos to the power 4 pi by 8. Okay, that is take 2 common and sine square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8 whole square. That is 2 into sine square pi by 8 plus cos square pi by 8 its whole square minus 2 sine square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8. That is nothing but 2 into 1 square minus, that is nothing but 2 into 1 square minus 2 sine square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8. Now I am going to multiply 2 inside. 2 ones are 2, 4 sine square pi by 8 cos square pi by 8. 4, I will write it as 2 sine pi by 8 cos pi by 8 its whole square, correct? That is equal to 2 minus sine 2 pi by 8 whole square, 2 minus sine pi by 4 whole square, 2 minus 1 by root 2 whole square. That is 2 minus 1 by 2. Is it clear? Next most important problem. If a plus b equal to 45 degrees, then prove that 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. Second bit, cot a minus 1 into cot b minus 1 equal to 2. Yeah, very important sum this is also, right? Now in your previous final exam in 4 mark. Last two sums also, it was asked so many times in 4 mark questions. Is it clear? Now, see here, what he has given is a plus b equal to 45 degrees. What he has given is a plus b is equal to 45 degrees. First bit, in order to prove tan, apply tan on both sides. I'm talking about first bit. Apply tan on both sides. That is tan of a plus b equal to tan 45. Tan of a plus b means what? It is tan of a plus b, right? That is tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b is equal to 1. Then tan a plus tan b is equal to cross multiplied 1 minus tan a tan b. Now that is tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b. Bring this negative part inside. Equal to 1, this I will put it as 1. And this is the result I am going to use now in proving the sum. What is your first bit? LHS. What is asking? 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B. That is nothing but 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A tan B. When you open the brackets and multiply, what you will get? 1 plus tan A plus tan B plus tan A tan B. Now, is this is same like this only, no? Right, that is nothing but 1 plus 1, which is 2. This only what is asking us to show. Right? What is our second bit? Second bit, it was in terms of cot. If you want, you can see here. The second bit was in terms of cot. See, the second bit was in terms of cot. The second bit is in terms of cot. Means here, again you consider this and you are going to take cot on both sides. Is it clear? Again you are going to take cot on both sides. Is it clear? Yeah. The second bit I am talking about. The second bit. Again you consider a plus b equal to 45 degrees. Apply cot on both sides. That is cot of a plus b equal to cot 45. Cot of a plus b is equal to cot 45. That is cot b cot a minus 1 by cot b plus cot a formula. Cot 45 is 1. Across multiplied. Cot b cot a minus 1 is equal to, that is cot b plus cot a. Bring these two terms inside and plus 1 to that side. So cot b cot a minus cot a minus cot b equal to plus 1. Again this I am going to use it as, equation 1. Now what is your question? It was given cot a minus 1 into cot b minus 1. This is your LHS. Now open the brackets. Cot a cot b minus cot a minus cot b, minus into minus plus 1. Please open the brackets. Please open the brackets and multiply. That is nothing but, now this part is again same, no? It is 1 plus 1, which is 2. Right? So this is very, very important question. It was asked so many times in 2 mark, 4 mark. Is it clear? Okay. Next. Yeah, next one. Prove that cos A, cos 2A, cos 4A and cos 8A is equal to sine 16A by 16 sine A. Right? So that cos A, cos 2A, cos 4A, cos 8A, that is equal to sine 16A by 16 sine A. We are going to put this. Is it clear? Now take LHS, that is cos A, cos 2A, cos 4A, cos 8A. Now I am going to multiply and divide with 2 sine A. This is what you should know it. Multiply and divide with what? 2 sine A. Start doing 2 sine A cos A into cos 2A into cos 4A into cos 8A by 2 sine A. Now, what we know the formula? That is 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta, correct? So, is it look like 2 sine A cos A? Yeah. So, I am going to write it as sine 2A. Already one cos 2A is there side by. One cos 4A, cos 8A. It's divided by 2 sine A. It's divided by 2 sine A. Right? Again multiply and divide with 2 into sine 2A cos 2A cos 4A cos 8A. It's divided by multiply and divide with 2 I said, so this becomes 4 sine A. Here you multiply and divide with 2 into 2 again. Okay, multiply and divide with 2. Now this becomes what again? Sine 4A into cos 4A into cos 8A. It is divided by 4 sine A. Again you multiply and divide with 2 into 2. So this becomes what? Sine 8A. Already cos 8A is that side. Multiply and divide with 2. Is it clear? Again. Now that becomes sine 16A by 16 sine A, which is your RHS. It's very, very important for 4 mark, and that was asked in your previous exams also. Is it clear? Okay, next. Next, prove that cos A plus cos B divided by sin A minus sin B whole power n plus sin A plus sin B divided by cos A minus cos B whole power n, that is equal to 2 cot power n A minus B by 2 if if n is even and 0 if n is odd. This is your question. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now see the proof. LHS cos A plus cos B divided by sin A minus sin B its whole power n plus sin A plus sin A plus sin B is divided by cos A minus cos B its whole power n. Is it clear? Now we are going to write directly formulas, right? So cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Sin C minus sin D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Still this is whole power n, correct now? Still that is whole power n plus sin C plus sin D. Sin comes first, 2 sin A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2 divided by cos C minus cos D minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Its whole power n. Its whole power n. Now 2 gets cancelled. Here also 2 gets cancelled. Here cos of A plus this also gets cancelled. Here also sin of A plus B, sin of A plus B gets cancelled. So what is left out? Cos by sin. Cot of A minus B by 2 its whole power n. Plus this minus is there. You are able this minus cot of A minus B by 2 whole power. Condition starts. Case 1. If n is even, then cot of A minus B by 2 whole power n plus, since n is even, this minus becomes plus A minus B whole power n. That is nothing but 2 cot of A minus B by 2 its whole power n. Suppose case 2. If n is odd, if n is odd means what? Cot of A minus B by 2 its whole power n. Now this, since n is odd, correct? Since this n is odd, a minus comes outside. Is it clear? Now Since n is odd, minus 1 comes outside, out of a minus b by 2, its whole power n. These two terms gets cancelled, what I get is 0. So these are few 7 marks very important sums which were asked in your previous exams. Is it clear? Sometimes you come across some unexpected things also, right? Unexpected questions also nowadays is asking, but these are the most important 4 mark questions which you are going to get in your, which already in previous exams he asked, and let us hope so again the same expected question comes, but unexpected things can also happen. Is it clear? Then these are your few 4 marks. Let us do, few 2 marks of same chapter, most repeated ones. Is it clear? This, if sine alpha plus cosecant alpha is 2, then find the value of, then find the value of sine power n alpha plus cosecant power n alpha. Right? No? What is given? Sine alpha plus cosecant alpha is 2. Then sine alpha plus cosecant, I will write it as 1 by sine alpha. Cosecant, I will write it as 1 by sine. Now take LCM. Sine square alpha plus 1 equal to 2 sine alpha. Means sine square alpha minus 2 sine alpha plus 1 equal to 0. That is sine alpha minus 1 whole square equal to 0. Then sine alpha minus 1 is 0. Correct? Sine alpha minus 1 is 0 means then the sine alpha will be equal to 1. Sine alpha will be equal to 1. Is it clear? Now what is asking? Now sine alpha is 1, then cosecant alpha reciprocal will be also 1. So now what is asking? Sine power n alpha plus cosecant power n alpha. That is 1 power n plus 1 power n. That is 2. 1 power n means 1 plus 1 only. That is nothing but 2. From x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to b sin cube theta. Correct? Right. The solution is what he has given: x equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to b sin cube theta. Next step what you will do is bring x by a you bring it to denominator. So x by a is equal to cos cube theta. Right? Now bring cube to this side, then x by a whole power 1 by 3 equal to cos theta. This is how you are going to make it as subject cos theta. Next, y by b equal to sin cube theta. Means y by b whole power 1 by 3 equal to sin theta. Same. First bring b to denominator, a to denominator, then x by a and y by b. Okay? Right. Then we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. That is x by a whole power 1 by 3 its whole square plus y by b whole power 1 by 3 its whole square equal to 1. Then x by a whole to the power 2 by 3 plus y by b whole to the power 2 by 3 equal to 1. This is how we are going to eliminate theta. Okay. Next one more. Eliminate theta from x equal to a into secant theta plus tan theta and y equal to b into secant theta minus tan theta. Here also x by a equal to, first what he has given, so given x by a equal to secant theta plus tan theta and y by b is equal to secant theta minus tan theta. Now I am going to product them, x by a into y by b. Is it clear? I am going to product them, x by a into y by b. That is secant theta plus tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta. A plus b into a minus b. Secant square theta minus tan square theta. Xy equal to ab equal to 1. Xy equal to ab. Xy is equal to ab. Is it clear? Xy is equal to ab. Yeah, one last sum for today. That is, if 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 5, then find the value of 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. And find the value of 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta. So now, what he has given? 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta equal to 5. Put it as equation 1. Next, 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta equal to, let it be k. Put it as 2. Now what is asking us is squaring on both sides and adding. Squaring on both sides, adding. That is 3 sin theta plus 4 cos theta. 4 cos theta whole square equal to 25 and 4 sin theta minus 3 cos theta whole square equal to k square. That is 9 sin square theta plus 16 cos square theta plus 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24 sin equal to 25. Next, 16 theta cos theta equal to k square. Now I said add them. That is nothing but these two gets cancelled. 9 plus 16, 25 cos square theta. This is 25 sin square theta equal to 25 plus k square. That is nothing but take 25 common. Cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 25 plus k square. 25 into 1 equal to 25 plus k square equal to 25 minus 25, k square is 0, so nothing but k is also 0. Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow with again inverse trigonometry 4 mark, right, like that, and 2 mark of again the same chapter, something like this, and we'll see tomorrow the remaining part. Okay, right then.